Sub and Wubbers.
Stop.
Yeah, I can't talk right now. We're doing a remake.
Tell them to call back. Oh shit. Oh, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
That was the mother of MID-TEMPO, Rezz, featuring
And Godlands. No, Deathpact. Deathpact. I'm blowing it.
Deathpact.
Shout out Godlands. Godlands
Yeah.
hit us up, but yeah,
Godlands is sick.
shout out Deathpact too.
Shout out Deathpact. We are doing Kiss of Death, guys. This one is super sick. There's tons of sounds in here. We're super excited.
Oh yeah.
Look at all that. We got fucking sounds galore. But before we get into this, we have so much stuff going on in 2020. We're starting off with a bang. We're doing so much exciting stuff.
Happy New Year, Parker.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It's
Thanks,
crazy,
bro.
man.
2020 is going to be a big year for us. It's going to be a big year for you guys. Speaking of a year,
Let's start.
what's happening?
Let's start with the most exciting.
The most
fucking
exciting thing, guys, is that we have MID-TEMPS coming out. Okay,
thing. Boom!
MID-TEMPS now.
Full MID-TEMPO.
Woo! There's the
There it is.
artwork right there. It's
Look at
still
that.
we're still working maybe a little bit on the art, but it's coming along. Looks fucking sick.
Blasted MID-TEMPS.
So right now, if you guys want, you guys can check out the demo, the preview of the demo in our SoundCloud right now. Link will be in the description for that. And what we're doing is we're doing an exclusive access list. Okay, so for those of you guys that want to get the pack early, what you can do is you can actually in this video right now, you could sign up for it in the link in the description.
Yep.
Basically, we're going to go ahead and give you guys access to the pack early on January 15th. Pack will be coming out on February 1st. That is the actual official date. If you sign up for the early release, you're going to be able to get all the updates. You're going to know all the counts of what's going to be in there. You're going to be able to hear, again, like the demo track. Well, everyone's going to be able to hear that. But you're also going to be able to receive bonuses, okay? And the way we're doing bonuses is we're going to give you not only bonus presets, but we're also going to give you guys bonus samples. We've been working on this pack for an entire year, okay?
Yeah, we checked the date.
I checked the date,
we have
yeah.
samples from last year.
We really, really wanted to put a lot of effort in it, so I know you guys have been asking for it, and here it is. MID-TEMPS will be coming out, okay, for the early access. Thank you, Diego. DevTracks. Shout out DevTracks. If you want it, the only people that can get early access are for the people that click that link. So if you want it early and you want all the extra stuff, click that link, give us your email, and let us. We'll keep you updated with all the stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Also, if you haven't already know, we have tons of other packs on our website. Check those out too, if you want to get something right now. But yeah, dude.
Let's
get
jump
into it,
in?
dude.
Yeah, let's fucking
Wait,
do
make
it.
sure you guys are subscribed, like, comment. We are excellent sound.
All that good stuff.
All the remakes.
So we got a ton of cool drums here. We got some crazy fills. We, MID-TEMPO has a lot of like metal, big, heavy, aggressive drums.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. So let's take a listen to that real quick.
Nice little 4 on the.
4 on the floor. It's kind of like 9 Inch Nails vibes
Yeah.
a little bit. I wanna.
Animal.
Yeah.
I wanna
Some
kiss
really
your
cool-
asshole. Isn't that what he says?
Yeah, something like that. Dude, what if Trent Reznor like made some MID-TEMPO? That would be
He kind of is
sick.
like a little bit of MID-TEMPS.
Yeah, he does a lot of glitchy stuff.
I wanna fuck you like an
Yeah,
animal.
that would be sick. We got our sub in here going with the drums. Some nice low end. And then of course we got all these drop sounds. Look at all these
So many sounds.
Look at all these like one shots. We got growls. We got right?
Tons of
Where is
growls.
it? Where is it?
Woo!
Whippers, spirals, slices, raptors.
definitely going to be talking about how you guys can get those sounds later in the video, as
Yeah.
well as this project file. So if you want them, stay tuned.
So for this video, we're actually going to do this growl. We thought this would be super interesting, and we haven't done another video like this before.
Woo.
It'd be a nice like mid-tempo growl. So let's jump right in. So we duplicated this track and we initialized the serum preset. I'm actually going to arm this guy so we can hear it. And yeah, let's just jump right in. So first, we're going to start off with basic shapes right over here for oscillator A, and we're going to go to a triangle wave. And then we're going to do 2 voices of unison, and then we are going to turn the detune all the way down, like so. And then we're going to turn the random all the way down, and then level also all the way down. And before we go on, we're going to add the warp mode FM from B, which is going to be feeding oscillator B into this triangle wave right here. So let's go to oscillator B now. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to spectral, and we're going to pick monster number 9, SL, which is a pretty interesting wavetable.
The heaviest monster.
Yeah, it's super heavy. So for this guy, we're going to go all the way up to 16 voices of unison. Detune is going to be around here, about 0.10. Right, like so.
Very nice.
Blend, we're going to keep it there. Random's going to be all the way up. We're going to do the level all the way down. And then let's make our first LFO so we can get some sound going. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put this right here. We're going to swoop this in just a little bit. And then we're going to make another.
Swooper.
We're going to point this down. And we're gonna flatten it out like that.
Nice.
Let's see if we can get some sound going.
We got to get it on that level.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're armed. Okay, so now let's put the LFO on oscillator A, and that's going to go all the way to about like 64. And then we're going to put it on oscillator B, and that's, oh wait, no, we're not going to put it on us. We're going to put it on the actual wavetable position.
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Might sound cool.
Could be cool. So let's put that on wavetable on oscillator B, and that's going to go to about 41. And this is where all the movement's going to be coming from. And we're also going to put it on FM knob on oscillator A, and that's going to go to about 20. Let's see. Okay, cool. And then we're also going to put the wavetable position at 42%.
40 toots.
40 toots. Now we got some sound.
Nice.
So it's moving. We're also going to put this on trigger. And then before we get to all the exciting stuff, let's go to the sub. We're going to put a little sub action on here. Throw that level all the way down. LFO on that. That's going to go all the way up. And then we're just going to put our favorite AC hum on the noise. We're going to pull that all the way down just to add a little bit of sizzle. It's going to go like right there.
Ooh, that's sizzle.
Yeah, it's some nice sizz.
Can we hear it in the mix, dude?
Yeah, let's try it.
Hear how it's sounding. Oh, we got to turn off the other one, yeah. Okay, it's not loud enough yet.
Not loud enough yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I got excited, bro. I'm sorry.
We're getting all excited. So before we get to the filter, let's throw this guy on mono. And then let's initialize the filter. And we're going to go to multi, and we're going to go to high notch 12. So we're going to start with the cutoff, and we're going to put that at about 69 hertz. Right there.
69 does not hurt.
No, it does not.
Feels great.
There it is. And then we are going to put the Rezz knob at 30 toots, mother Rezz. And we're going to put the drive up to about like 14. Let's hear that. It's getting there.
So now,
yeah, now we're gonna pick that notch frequency, and the frequency is gonna be 66. Let's hear that. Now it's getting a little phasey, which is cool. And then we're gonna throw this LFO guy on the frequency, and we're gonna be pulling it back. So this is gonna be where a lot of the movement is coming from, in addition to the wavetable movement and the FM. So let's hear that.
Mine's 40 toots.
40 toots. Yeah, let's go a little bit more. 40 toots. And then we're also going to put the LFO on the cutoff, and that is going to go to 36. Let's hear that.
That's real nice.
That's giving it that like whip it sound. Cool. So now let's go to the effects. But before we jump in, actually, let's go back to oscillator. We're gonna throw it to B just to be safe, and we're gonna
be safe. I
yeah,
love it.
and then we're gonna throw the sub and the noise going to the filter as well.
Nice.
I always get too excited. I want to hear everything before I send
Yeah.
it. So before we get into the effects section, we're gonna tell you how to get this project file.
You want this project file? You fucking want it?
You project file junkies.
You want all these
We know
goddamn
you want
presets?
them.
You
We
want
know
these
it.
samples? Make
Look
sure
at
you
that.
subscribe.
Make sure you
I'm yelling.
drop a comment.
Happy fucking New Year,
We're
guys.
peaking.
So, yeah, we are. Okay, if you guys want to get all of these samples that we have in the project file, including all the presets that we've made, we make everything here from scratch. That's why we pride ourselves on remakes. You guys want to get all of them right now, we could really use your support on Patreon. We have a YouTube tier, okay? It's $10 a month, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to get all the project files for that month.
4
and
project files a
4
month,
project files a month.
once a week.
They're going to include, the entire project file, all the samples, all the racks that we do that are needed, and all of the presets, okay? Even if you don't have Ableton, it's still useful just for all the presets and all
yeah.
the samples that you get out of it for $10.
Yeah, when you're producing, when you have all those racks stacked up, you could just pull in everything and make your workflow super fast.
Yeah, so and sometimes we have bigger project files like this, which have a lot of sounds and take us a lot of time. So we put those out available for you guys to be able to download and be able to use in your own production to learn from whatever it is that you guys want. Make sure you guys go check out. Link will be in the description as well. And we also have a mystery loot tier. So if you are part of the mystery loot tier, you also get the YouTube tier for $10. The mystery loot is $15, and you're getting additional presets and samples that we're sending you every month. Random like loot crate stuff, which is super fun. And of course, we have the VIP, which is getting exclusive presets directed just for that small group of people.
Yeah.
So, and we take a really long time trying to make them. We try to make them a little bit as best as we possibly can for them, as well as samples. And we're going to be announcing a new tier.
Surprise tier, guys.
Surprise tier. That's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. You guys are going to absolutely love it. I know
Still a secret.
It's still a secret.
We're not telling anybody yet.
Details will be coming up probably next week or the week after. So stay tuned for that. And also, Patreon support us, helps us make more of these streams. We put everything we got back into this video. As you can see, we try to really up our ante when it comes to production and all that
We need
stuff.
more fog machines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're
So
gonna buy another one.
We're probably gonna get like 5 of them.
I'll get more. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, I don't care either. I just vape that.
You couldn't see it, but I'm
Fog
blowing it
machine's
hard.
calling.
We're out of fog machine liquid. We need some more help on Patreon.
Oh
But yeah,
my gosh.
check it out, guys.
Yeah.
And if not, if you want to just get some free stuff, go to our website. We have tons of free content for you guys.
Tons of stuff. All right, let's jump right back in. So before we start adding some effects, let's hear where we're at right now. So we got the movement there. It's a little weak. We want to just kind of beef it up and add some effects. So we're going to start off with a hyper dimension first to kind of spread it out. So the rate is at 40%, the detune is at 25, and we're going to keep it at 4 voices of unison, mix all the way down for the voices, and size all the way down, and then we're going to have the mix at 40%. Just to get a little bit more movement. Next, we're going to add a distortion. We're doing asim, and we're going to have the drive at 25%, mix at 34, and before we hear that, we're going to throw the LFO onto the drive knob, and we're going to put that to about 51.
Let that distortion come in with the sound.
So it's not always on.
I love LFOs, man.
I
It's so
know,
cool
man.
being able to just have a sound just barely change and get louder at the very end. It adds so much dynamics,
I remember when I figured that out when I was first starting to produce, it just changed my life.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how did they get these sounds to move like that,
I feel like that's a good reference point for people to teach them. Just think of an LFO like your hand,
Yeah.
right? Like your hand is moving that knob, right? And the shape in which the LFO is drawn is essentially how fast or slow you're moving that knob, right? You could maybe start real slow and then it gets fast. In this case, it's kind of a whip and then straight down. So it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any
And
sense.
it makes everything cleaner. So instead of just having the drive knob here the whole
Right. time,
it's creating movement and it's shaping the sound.
Yeah. Little nugget notch right there.
Yeah, a little nugget notch for you. So now let's go to the filter. So we're going to do band 12. We're going to have the cutoff at 39 hertz. We're going to have the Rezz at 7%, drive at 10%, fat all the way up, pan right up there, and we're going to have the mix wet all the way up. Let's hear that. Can't hear anything because we got to throw the LFO on there. So we're going to throw it off on the cutoff, and we're going to put that to 31. Getting a little bit more movement
a little bit more
in there.
whippy with that band pass.
Yeah.
Huh, bud?
And then now we're going to finally activate the sound with the compressor.
Woo!
There it is. We're going to do the multiband button, of course, and we're going to do threshold at 12.4, ratio at 4:1, attack to 90 milliseconds. I think I just moved it. Yeah, whatever. It's going to sound cool.
Fine.
The release is at 90. Gain is going to be at 10.7.
Oh, yeah,
And then I
baby.
think we moved some mids up here, too.
Yeah, it looks like we did just maybe
Yeah, we
adjust
dragged
that.
a little bit of that.
If you didn't know you could do that in Serum, yeah, you can move those little bands a little bit.
It sounds really cool like that. And then finally, to cap it off, we have another EQ, and we kind of sculpted the lows with a little bump at 52 hertz, and then we pulled that up to 10.1. And then on the high side, we're doing 1251 hertz, and then the Q is going to be at 60%, so a really nice little bump. And gain is just going to stay where it's at. Before we listen to that, we're going to throw the LFO on the low frequency, and that's going to go up to just a little bit to about like 10.
I got a little pro tip with that. Like, I really love doing this tech for some reason on like wubs and basses and growls. I really like having a notch sometimes if I have enough filters on the low end. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like putting a little notch on the low end and then and then having just a short frequency movement just like that.
Yeah, it kind of adds to this too.
Yeah,
adds to that initial filter.
Exactly. Cool. At least with the EQ. And if you guys don't already know, like we're using the EQ like a filter. You know what I mean? And we're trying to get more creative with it. So
yeah, exactly.
Fun little tip right there. Smoke that shit up.
Yeah, smoke it all in your dome.
Why don't you just snort some knowledge?
Just snort some knowledge. Let's get aggressive.
Snort some lines of knowledge, dude. Just fucking.
Just all the way in there.
Oh, I'm so smart.
So finally, let's throw the LFO on the high frequency, and we're going to go to about 23, and let's hear that.
Let those highs come in.
Yeah, that does a lot. So that's without it. That's with it. So now let's kind of hear that in the mix. I think we can actually hear it now. Let's see.
Nice. It pretty much sounds like it without even like the processing. I mean, so if you guys are in other DAWs, like you don't have to. We're going to make it sound better with processing, but you can pretty much process it exactly how you would want in your DAW.
Yeah, we did it kind of to taste as well.
Yeah.
I wish we could play the original just to see how close we are to it, but you know, obviously. So let's go to the post processing. Were you gonna say something, Danny?
No, I was. I'll wait till the end. I have an idea.
Okay, cool.
Something.
So first off, we're gonna start with an OTT. We expanded the mids at the default setting, and we pulled out a lot of the highs. And then we kept the time right where it was, and mix knob all the way up.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
So we actually pulled out a lot more highs on this. It's really hard to see, but you can kind of like pull this up and down. So that's really cool. And then after that, we put an erosion on the sine wave mode at 9.81, and width at 0.30, and the amount at 32.4, just to add some more texture.
Oh,
that's one of my favorite.
Plug-in of the year right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Erosion.
That sign sizzles, what I like to call it. Sign sizzle.
Sign sizzle, baby. And then we added a saturator just on analog clip, a drive at 2.86, just to bring out those highs even more. That's without it.
Tames it a lot.
Yeah, it's really subtle, but it's really nice. And then we put the dry wet at 65.9. And then after the saturator, we did another auto filter. And that's where we're automating that guy. Where is it? It is right here. Boom. I think we are automating it like later in the.
Just touch the knob; it'll show up.
Oh, yeah.
On the no, to the left.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. So it's pulling it up, just to kind of exaggerate all of those other filter movements we had in Serum before. So that's really dope. And then we are, of course, capping it off with another saturator. And that like tames the movement even more. And then we're putting soft clip on to just cap it off.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, man. So let's hear that in the mix. There's a bunch of times where it plays. So here, let's go like.
There's like different filter changes with that sound, I think is what we were trying to do when we were remaking it. Like you could see like the different automations.
Yeah, we were trying to like move it all around. This one's a little longer.
Because like some of that growl is like kind of, I don't know, it changes, it seems like. There's a lot of random shit in this song.
Yeah, this one's just super unique.
Shout out Rezz and Deathpact for the song Kiss of Death.
Yeah.
Awesome producers. Rezz obviously it's awesome to see just like a female like killing it in the production game.
Sure, for sure.
And of course, I got to say a special shout out to Godlands because
yeah,
to Godsmack.
Yeah, Godlands was sick.
I know it's a different video, but if you guys didn't see that one, check it out.
Yeah, that was a big shout out there.
She hit you up, and she like said that she really liked our videos, and also too Grizz hit us up. That was so sick.
Yeah,
so,
that was super sick on Instagram.
Guys, make sure you're just supporting these artists that we all look up to. You know, go check out them on SoundCloud, buy their song, go to their show, buy their merch, whatever you can do, because they're the reason that we're all here right now. So
yeah, the music industry is always changing. So like the one thing you guys can always count on is if you listen to their music, if you stream it, like you're supporting.
Yeah.
So everything counts. So before actually, let's listen to this and then we'll talk a little bit more about what we have going on. That one was super whippy.
yeah, that bass is so dirty too.
This one was like a super unique kind of like mid-tempo song too.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't normal, like normal Rezz, you know,
Right.
with like a super distorted sub, which I love.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we go, we have a ton of stuff going on Instagram. So
Yeah. Tell
some
them,
of you
Parks.
some of you guys found out, but if you guys tag us in your stories, we
Mhm.
will repost it. Like
Yep.
show us what you guys are working on, show us what you guys are using, your favorite racks, all of that stuff. Just tag us and we will repost it. We love seeing that. And yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff of us filming. We have crazy new videos for you guys that are coming out. We're really excited about
Shout
that.
out Dev Tracks with the highlight reels.
Yeah,
I got right there.
We got some crazy highlight reels going. We got some new interviews. We're gonna do some like podcasting vibes. We got some like tons of stuff for you in the bank, ready to
Oh man,
just
you don't even
blow
know.
2020 out of the water.
We got some dope people in here.
Yeah, and new music.
And new
most
music.
importantly.
Yeah, and new stuff for that. Like when we announced that one thing that we've been.
Oh yes, that one thing.
Well, no, there's like I don't know which one thing you're thinking of, but I'm thinking of one
like
thing.
multiple one things.
Yeah, there's multiple one things, but the thing from yesterday,
yeah,
I think might be really interesting to them for their music careers. So
yeah,
there's a little hint right there. But yeah, a lot of videos coming up, a lot of guests, a lot of special guests,
super special guests,
and a lot of different type of content. Can we tell them what we were working on yesterday as far as the video?
Let's wait.
He never lets me tell you guys shit.
I always like keeping the secrets. I want to just show it to you guys, just like
I want to tell everybody,
boom,
dude. If I know how to do a magic trick, I'm fucking showing you how to do the magic trick.
after you show them the trick.
This is exactly
then you show them the secret.
what we're doing in our life. You realize that? Like,
I know, you're right.
How do they do that? It's a magic trick. This is how you fucking do it. And then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that was cool. You know, I just ruined secrets.
It's so funny. We're doing that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
giving you like that look.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude, so
all right,
Nice,
cool. Let's roll out. If you guys like this video, you guys want to see more, drop a like, drop a shared rated sub,
like, comment.
and put a timestamp on your favorite part of this video. We
Support
love
us
that.
on Patreon.
Yes.
If you want
and
this project
Patreon.
file.
All you project file junkies, go grab them on Patreon. It's gonna be sick. And we just stay tuned for all of our upcoming secrets.
MID-TEMPS.
Yeah, MID-TEMPS.
Sign up for the
Early
early release,
access.
early access. January 15th for that. Pack will be out February 1st. Do not forget, for bonus content, we need you guys to sign up so we know and we can let you guys know what's going on. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.